It was a cold Manchester night on January 17, 1886, when Northcot Sons textile mill let out the day shift workers for the evening crew. 26 men and 13 boys walked through those iron gates under flickering gas lamps, their breaths making little clouds in the freezing air. Harold Pratt marked names in his logbook with that careful handwriting of his Thomas O'Leary present, Joseph Caldwell present, Samuel Carter present, like always. The place buzzed with 200 steam-powered looms rattling away in those massive halls. Furnaces fired up orange under iron boilers from coal they kept shoveling in. Young apprentices slurped down stew while talking about cricket games and home stuff they were missing out on. Over in Boiler Room 6, Arthur Finch checked pressure gauges before climbing up metal walkways to check ventilation fans spinning like invisible blades cutting through night air. By midnight, fog rolled off the canal, wrapping around the mill's brick walls tight as a scarf. Inside, workers started noticing cold drafts under doors that shouldn't be letting air through, but fans kept humming, looms kept clattering, Pratt and Finch keeping watch like hawks. Around 2 a.m., coal guy James Jennings wandered near Bullhurst, extension clutching his lamp, past a sign saying, "No, entry tunnel B," pressed his ear to damp stone. Heard this hissing sound like the ground itself breathing out long, and slow went back to his machine, pale as chalk, hand shaking bad. Then everything stopped. Looms slowed down one by one. Furnaces made one last hiss. Then nothing. Only carbide lamps swaying in dark hallways like something moved them, but nothing there. At 4 a.m., Pratt smashed that alarm lever bell, screaming across Manchester rooftops. Constable Samuel Wilkes broke down gates, found jackets still on hooks, boots lined up, neat, half-finished fabric, just sitting there untouched. Pratt's logbook open on desk saying all present at 3:55 a.m. Looms running fine, cold coffee, crusty bread left behind like they vanished mid-bite. Then Wilkes saw it oily. Handprints smeared on glass, 39 in a row. Some smaller like kids, made them leading toward boiler room, then disappearing into blackness basement. Search found old tunnels sealed for years. Rats, water drips, no footprints, nothing alive. Families waited outside, sending people to ask questions, getting no answers. Manchester Guardian just said mill evacuated, investigation happening, no details, no names, nothing. London gas expert Dr. Edmund Frankland tested air samples from Bullhurst seam, found surface air where it shouldn't be. Wrote in his report, Earth breathed out, something meant to kill. People Corps called it accidental poisoning. Unknown type entrance got bricked up plaque said, 8 lost here. Northcot kept running till 1917. Nobody went near deep tunnels again. Even now, old-timers say, on foggy nights you hear looms clanking, see shadows, working machines. Some doors stay shut forever. Some shifts don't ever clock out. Subscribe to the Midnight Whispers for more real horror stories from forgotten files, one scary tale each time you think you can handle it.